Good morning, dear students. In the last class, we have discussed about what is the meaning of management, definition, and characteristics. So, in this session, let me go through what are the objectives and importance of management. Okay, so when it comes to objectives, objective is nothing but a desired result or end result of any activity. We are doing something means, so we want to achieve something. For that only we are engaging ourselves in some activities, and that desired result of an activity is called as objectives. And when it comes to management objectives or objectives of management, okay, so we can classify the objectives into three categories, that is mainly organizational objectives, social objectives, and personal objectives. So let me go through in detail objectives of management. So that are organizational objectives, social objectives, and personal objectives. Okay, so let me discuss in detail what are organizational objectives. Okay, so in any organization, management is responsible for achieving its organizational objectives. So organizational objectives are also called as economic objectives. Economic objectives. We can also call these as economic objectives. So what are those economic objectives, or what are those organizational objectives? Objectives like earning, you just go through any business, whether it is service oriented or production manufacture oriented. Okay, so in any case, every organization, first the very basic objective of any business or any organization is to survive in the market first, because you are supposed to create your space in the market. So that is what you are supposed to survive, then you are supposed to think of profit, and then you are supposed to think of further profits. So on that basis, we can classify that economic objective. Economic objective in the sense, for our activity we want something in return, so that we can exist for long run. Okay, so further this organizational objective or economic objectives are classified into we can come to know, we can come to understand by the way of profit, survival, and growth. Okay, actually profit, survival, and growth. The very basic organizational objective of any business is to survive. Survival is the very basic objective, which means survival means every business organization or every manager or every management, when initially it starts business, it is going to satisfy just to earn the costs. If your returns are matching your cost, that is sufficient, which means covering the costs whatever we have incurred. Suppose we have incurred x amount of rupees, if we are able to cover that x rupees, that is sufficient. That is what survival is. Okay, because as a new baby into the market, we have to fight against so many competitors. Okay, for example, you just imagine we are going to start a manufacturing company of a mobile manufacturer. So there are so many number of mobile companies are there already in the market. So we have to create our space, so that in initial stages, any business, any kind of business, just wants to earn the costs, whatever they earn, whatever they incurred. Okay, if they are able to cover their cost, that is sufficient. That is the very basic objective. And then they look after, gradually they are going to look after profit. Okay, just survival, just mere survival is not enough. So then they are going to realize in the long run you want to exist means, so you supposed to earn profit. No business organization is going to exist without earning profit. So once you have created that space in the market, so then gradually every organization wishes to earn profit, which means that is only costs are not sufficient. If you are able to recover costs, you are not going to satisfy. So you are going to, you wish to earn more than that. So more than the cost, that is something in return. Something more than the investment, something more than the expenditure we will wish, that is what a profit. So once after survived, so you want to earn profit. Okay, then after earning a sufficient amount of profits, every organization wishes to go for the growth prospects, which means it is not going to satisfy with survival, or it is not going to satisfy with only profits. Once after survival, it moves to profit. Once after earning good amount of profit, it wishes to extend the arms, which means it wants to open number of branches in number of cities. Okay, so it wishes to grow. What are the measures of growth? So the measures of growth are your growth will be measured in terms of increase in the volume, sales volume, or increase in the production volume, or increase in the number of employees working in your organization, or improve in the overall profit, or increase in the number of branches or different areas. Okay, so every organization initially satisfies with the survival, means if you are able to cover the cost, you are going to be happy, and then gradually you wish to earn profit, that is only costs are not sufficient, you want to earn more than what you have incurred, and then later you want to grow like anything. You want to extend your arms by the way of opening number of branches in different cities or different areas. You want to cover a large geographical area than the earlier. Okay, that is about the organizational objectives. Okay, so organizational objectives or economic objectives are nothing but you want to exist for a long run. So in order to exist for a long run, so what you are supposed to do? So you are supposed to survive first, then you are supposed to concentrate on profit, and then you are supposed to concentrate on improving number of branches. That is about the organizational objectives. Then moving towards the next second category, second type of objectives, that is social objectives. So social objectives nothing but in order to create a betterment to the society, it is the responsibility of every organization. On your part, you supposed to contribute something for the betterment of society, because business cannot be run in isolation. Okay, you supposed to work in a society, so that you supposed to contribute something for the betterment of society, and that whatever the objectives comes under that category are considered as social objectives. Okay, as I told, it's nothing but creating value, creating economic value for the society. So your contribution, on your part, you are going to contribute for the betterment of society. So what organization usually going to do? Okay, so you can produce goods in environment friendly methods. Okay, environment friendly methods of production, or you may be engage yourself in offering job facilities or job opportunities to the weaker sections of the society. So objectives like that are you supposed to produce you're supposed to select environment friendly method of production. You supposed to try to offer job facilities or job opportunities to the weaker sections of the society. Weaker sections of the society in the sense physically disabled or poor sections, such kind of. And also along with that, you can try to contribute something for the betterment by the way of contributing some amount for schools and colleges, hospitals, or some other infrastructure facilities. You just try to make sure that you are going to help society, or you are going to provide some basic amenities to the society. You are supposed to try to to provide some proper infrastructure facility, infrastructure development to the society. Okay, and that's it about the social objectives. So social objectives nothing but on business part, it is going to try to contribute for the betterment of society by the way of producing products in a environment friendly way and offering job facilities to the weaker sections of the society and providing some basic amenities or infrastructure like schools, hospitals, orphanages. So you can donate and that way, by that way you can help to the society. And that's about the social objectives. Then the later third one is personal objectives. So you see, every organization is made up of so many different individuals and they are from different backgrounds, different objectives and different experiences. Okay, so you cannot treat every employee or you cannot expect every employee in the same manner. Okay, they are of diverse needs. Okay, they are having different experiences, different objectives, different backgrounds. So we supposed to treat them and we supposed to make sure they are going to work with satisfaction here. So in order to create satisfaction, we supposed to provide some benefits, or we supposed to work on that part also. Okay, so some people just they're going to work for the purpose of good salary, and some people they're not going to satisfy with the handsome salary. They want some recognition, or some people they don't satisfy with only recognition and good salary, and they want to have some bright career or bright future in the organization. So we supposed to provide such facilities to them. We supposed to consider that such points also. Okay. So whereas personal objectives is nothing but on business part, we supposed to try to provide some good facilities to the employees and so that they can work with a full satisfaction. So what are the personal objectives then? Okay, so objectives like we supposed to provide them financial needs. We supposed to fulfill their financial needs. Financial needs in the sense we supposed to offer them good salary, handsome salary, and along with that, if any other extra bonuses, so some other in the way of finance. Okay, so we supposed to provide them good finance, handsome salary and all. Okay, then along with that, we also try to provide them social needs. We have to fulfill their social needs also, which means everyone is not going to satisfy the salary only, because they are from different background. Every employee is not going to work just for the salary. He is not going to work for the salary. Some people they want their management to recognize them. Okay, so as a management, so we supposed to recognize their work, and we supposed to provide them, or we supposed to treat in a better manner, or by the way of providing them promotions and such kind of. So they want some status in the organization. So we supposed to work on that. We supposed to fulfill that kind of needs also. So along with the financial needs, social needs, we also try to fulfill their higher level needs like so we supposed to convince them, or we supposed to make sure that they have a bright future in the organization. Okay, because we supposed to convince them in the organization objective, along with the organization objective, they can fulfill their personal objective also. We supposed to convince, we supposed to provide such environment. Okay, so that is about the personal objectives. Okay, personal objectives is nothing but, so in an organization, it is made up of different type of individuals who are from different backgrounds, experience and intentions or objectives. So we supposed to provide them proper facilities, and so that they can work happily in the organization. That is about the personal objectives. Okay, so every organization is responsible to fulfill these type of objectives. It has to it has to keep some objectives like survival, profit and growth, and then you supposed to work on society part also, that is by manufacturing products in an environment friendly way and offering job facilities and contributing to the schools, hospitals, orphanages and such kind, and also personal objectives. Okay, that is about